Hey everybody, Adam Davidson, RadCast for Friday, February 10th, 2023. Hear this word from 2 Corinthians. That's the one that comes after 1 Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 16 and following. Paul writes, "Therefore we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all." So, we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. And that's the word of the Lord. There's an exciting thing going on down at Asbury Seminary today in Wilmore, Kentucky. It's been going on for the last few days. It is, from what we can tell, truly a revival. So the students got together in Hughes Chapel for their chapel service, and it's still going on to this moment, as far as I can tell, as of this morning. Here's some audio, recent audio from their chapel. Some of these students have just not left, or they've cycled through. There was a friend of mine who sent me a picture of somebody put up their hammock up on the balcony so they could just stay there in God's presence. This happened at Asbury back in, I think, 1970 or so, correct me if I'm wrong, and it led to a national, perhaps international revival. So let's just talk about this just for a second, because we need this encouragement. You've probably been in church, or you yourself have prayed for a revival, and there's this thought in the back of your head of like, yeah, right, like, wouldn't that be great if like that actually happened, if swaths of people came back to the realization of Christ and Him crucified and lifted up? Like, what would happen if we just sort of came back to that truth? And maybe you've prayed for that for yourself, just for some kind of renewal, and you ask and you ask and you ask, and it just doesn't happen, or you don't feel it, or you don't really sense it, and it can get a little discouraging. Well, this, my dear friends, is the answer to those prayers. Perhaps for years and years and years, it's finally happening. God is bringing revival to a certain part of our world, and may it spread into the rest. Now, think about this. This is why I brought Paul's writing into the mix today. He says, our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. We fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. I would submit to you that a big part of revival is, in a moment, getting just a glimpse of what we can't see, but that God is trying to do all the time, namely, bring us back to Him. So I want to encourage you that at least in Wilmore, Kentucky, there is a revival going on, and may it spread everywhere, to every church, every family, every community. But until then, keep asking, keep praying, and thank God He is truly waking a group of students up, a whole campus, Asbury University, Asbury Seminary. These are exciting times. Be encouraged, friends, and may you experience the revival of Jesus in your heart and life today and every day. That's RadCast.